Yeah, you do. Yeah, you are. You're a good mother. That's why.
You're not there for your child.
I'm there for him every day.
In the case of 5-month-old Randall, Bradley, you are the father. So, that would seem like a happy ending, right? Not so much, because joining us today from Nashville, Tennessee, is Tabitha and her sister, Crystal. 7 months ago, guess what? Tabitha gave birth to another child, her son, William. And how about this? Bradley is slinging accusations at Tabitha all over again and denying this child. So, Tabitha, you felt pretty good, I guess, after the last show, right?
Clearly not. I'm back now.
I know, but I mean, was it okay for a while or not?
I mean, he's more invested in his video games than himself.
I just read about that. He's on Xbox all the time, isn't he?
Yeah, all the time. He cares more about that than he does his own children.
His main reason for denying your son is because you slept with somebody, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. His boss.
You slept with his boss?
Yes, I did.
I mean, come on, Tabitha.
He accused me, and I was tired of it, so I gave him something to accuse me about.
Did you sleep with his boss around the time you got pregnant or not?
It was a little bit after.
Are you sure that the boss couldn't be the father?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
No.
I know who's the father. It's definitely Bradley.
Crystal, the last time you were on the show, you were taking Bradley's place, taking care of that older child. You doing the same thing again?
Yes, sir. Buy diapers, I buy baby wipes, I had to buy a car seat.
Did Bradley come to the hospital when you gave birth?
I gave birth to my son early because of our arguments. And then a little bit after we had my son, he brought an Xbox to the hospital to play it while our child was in the NICU.
Meanwhile, everybody should know Bradley's kind of famous in your town, isn't he?
Definitely famous in our town.
I want to hear this story, all right? He went to jail because he and some guys went in to rob the fire department?
Yeah, and he fell through the roof of the fire department and broke into the Metro Works truck and got some tools out. You can actually look it up on the internet.
All right.
He's pretty famous for it.
I bet. All right. When we come back, everybody, we're going to hear what Bradley has to say. Now there's Nosy, the only place that you can watch full episodes of my show anytime, anywhere. Until next time, America.
The maternity results and the shocking truth.
Maury continues. So before the break, we met Tabitha and her sister, Crystal, who are here to prove to Tabitha's now ex-boyfriend, Bradley, that he's the father of her 5-month-old son, William. Now, why does he deny baby William? We're going to find out, because also joining us from Nashville is Bradley. Bradley, nice to have you with us. Glad you're here.
Nice to be back, Maury.
This is a replay of the last show, isn't it?
Not exactly, not exactly. There's a whole bunch of things that's being misconstrued here. First off, I didn't rob nothing. I wasn't trying to rob nothing. I was on drugs at the time, and I was paranoid, and I got up on top of this roof. There wasn't nobody with me. I fell through a skylight in a roof. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was a fire department. You know what I mean? That ain't how it happened.
You only spent a few weeks in jail, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And is that when she stepped out on you?
Yeah, and the whole time I'm sitting there calling the house every day, and she's sitting there, got the dude at my house, and he's sitting there. She told me that he was sitting in her lap while she was talking to him.
I wouldn't have to do that. I wouldn't have to do that if you didn't accuse me of it. So I gave you something to accuse me of.
This is a child, okay? We proved before that you're the father of the older one. You don't think you look like William?
I came on the show last time. I said she was a cheater. And I proved my point. She's a cheater. If she says she's cheating on me, that's the only time. That's the only time. Guess what? Guess what? You cheated on me before. You cheated on me then. Ask her about the Tinder app she's got on her phone that she's had on there.
Yeah, I sure do now because we're no longer together.
If I prove you're the father, you want to get back together?
I've been telling her I want to be with her. That's my rock. She's been there for me since the day I got out of prison. You know what I mean? But she loves arguing with me, man. I can't do nothing with that. You know what I'm saying? She's there one day and she's like running her mouth. You know, I can't take that.
Why do you accuse me of stuff, and why do you just keep on?
First off, that
if you can cut that out, we could probably work something out. But you got to show me you can get a job. You got to show me that you'll stop accusing me.
I had a job. You know what? I had a job. She begged me to stop working there so I could come home and take care of kids.
I said,
you know who takes care of the kids? Me. I stay up all night. I make every baby bottle. You know what she does? She sleeps in a bed.
Oh, my God.
You know who buys all the diapers for the kids and all the wipes for the kids? I got receipts.
You think you look like William?
Not at all.
Oh,
Look at the pictures.
serious right now.
She says the only feature
Look
we
at
have is a
William.
big old head.
Look at that hairline. Are you kidding
Look at
me?
him.
Same chin, same body shape, same
Bradley?
legs, same feet.
Bradley?
That's not my baby. Look at that baby, Maury. Look at that baby.
I'm looking at him.
Oh my God, he is so wrong.
I know.
That baby,
DNA test.
that baby looks more like my boss than he does me.
Oh, I want to jump to this phone, you boy.
And you've been talking to my boss recently because I seen him on your Facebook.
Guess what? I got the results right here. Are we ready?
Woo, yes, come on, Maury. Tell us. We know it's a...
You're not the father.
You are the father.
You're not the father.
By the way, I'm sure, Bradley, you want to be the father, don't you?
If I am, I'm going to step up and be a man just like I did with the last one.
In the case of 7-month-old William, Bradley, you are the father.
I told you!
Woo.
Wait!
Okay.
Good for you. Good for you.
Right now, bro.
Okay.
Right now.
All right.
2 in a row. You want to make it 3?
Okay, wait a second. Okay. He says you are his rock. I think the two of you should get back together, stop accusing each other of things, all right? And be 2 good parents to those 2 kids, okay? All right?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. We'll be